Extra, extra, psh, read all about it. Sagittarius, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is an energy reading. So that means it's for Sagittarius, anywhere Sagittarius influences your natal chart or where Sagittarius influences your life. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Pull up a chair. Now, there's always an extended reading because we pick up on energies and themes. That's what the messages are here in YouTube. So we suss out details and go in deep and get specifics and sort of personalize the reading over in the extended, and that link is below. It also includes a romance and relationship specific reading. There's always a new Sagittarius video every single week. So please click subscribe and ring that bell so that you know when I upload all your favorite content. And if Sagittarius is your sun sign, please don't get stuck on your sun sign. Always check out your rising sign and your moon sign too. Lots of times they resonate a heck of a lot more, especially when you're dealing with emotional circumstances. Okay, Sagittarius, we're going to start with your crowning energy, which is the energy that, thought something slipped out. Which is the energy that is going to basically impact and set the mood for the entire reading. And then your central energy, which is the primary struggles, the primary challenges, and where you're at. And then, last but not least, we have the grounding energy, which is your way through. What's rooting you? What's holding you down? Not holding you back, but you know, keep holding you down. Oh, Sagittarius, there's a lot coming out for you, man. Where's your crowning energy? Where's that crowning energy for Sagittarius? Where's that crowning energy? There you go. Thank you. Thank you, spirits. Here we go. You don't feel free. You feel restricted and confined. This is also a sense of feeling tethered, or like somebody is keeping the truth from you. This is Aquarius energy. It's almost like domesticity. So it could very well be that that's your mode right now. You're in the domestic mode. You're in that fourth house. Let me tidy up. Maybe you're nesting. There could be all different sorts of things, but it's a sense of not doing things based on what is expected, as opposed to doing things based on what you feel inside. Like those unbridled, I can go anywhere, I make my own schedule, wonderful feelings that you guys love to have. This is not that. This is a sense of really being bogged down and confined and maybe even domesticated yourself, or broken or imprisoned. Trapped. I mean, horses aren't necessarily imprisoned, but they are broken. The wildness, the uniqueness is taken away from them. So that's what this is. This is a domesticated horse. So it could very well be your understanding that lots of different things, right? It could very well be your understanding that you have to settle down. You have to kind of tame yourself, because this is a tamed spirit. It's not a wild spirit. So this is like, maybe I got to settle down, or maybe I'm ready to settle down. We'll get into that in the heart of the reading, but this is definitely tamed energy. You know, if it was other signs, I would say it could be good stuff. But for you guys, I'm not really sure, right? Let me get to this energy. Time to collaborate. So it's almost like this weird sense of, you think it's time. You think it's time to settle down. You think it's time to get hitched. You actually could literally be getting married over the next couple of weeks. There is a sense of making a commitment and deciding that it's not just about you, it's about how you work with others. So holding back could also be holding back in terms of work, based on having to hold back in order to get the job done or work well with others. Play nice, Sagittarius. That's that sense of like feeling like you have to hold back or not be your complete self, or at least like tame down your impulses in order to get the job done, because this collaboration is upright. It's not like it's not like it's in reverse, or that it's a bad connection. There is a lot of potential here, and if you are deciding to tame yourself down for the potential, then good on you, man. That's just productivity, right? But it's, you know, listen, you guys are always going to feel confined or restrained. But this is a sense of you being the campfire, right? The campfire has that stone boundary around it. So that, why? And why does it do that? Because it still wants to burn, so that it can burn hot, but not hurt anybody. And the truth is, and why does it not want to hurt anybody? Because it's that warmth and that lack of hurting somebody that attracts people to it. So there's a sense of this having a purpose. You acting more tamed, you acting calmed down, you acting being subdued, or taming yourself down because you want to draw people with you to you. You want to connect with people. You want to attract people around you. And what is good as a campfire if you don't have campers sitting around it? You know, that's what it is. You want to be social. And this is a sense of like taming yourself down so that you attract more people, or maybe a specific people. Just saying. Ooh, see, not everything has been revealed yet, but there is something going on underneath the surface. This is Piscean energy. You could be connected to a Pisces, getting married to a Pisces, collaborating with a Pisces. You'll never completely understand a fucking Pisces because they are so psychic and intuitive. There's just a sense of you never going there. A fire, listen, a fire can't go deep. And a lot of times that kind of water just extinguishes a fire all the time. But at the same time, there is a sense of, ooh, hot damn, it's steamy. Word. So there's a sense of you learning how to work with somebody who's completely opposite from you. Like that's what it is. This sense of polarity is maybe even attracting somebody to you because this is somebody who does argue with you. This is somebody who does debate with you. This is somebody who inspires you to think and makes you look at things that you never even knew were there because you don't normally go there. This is that kind of energy that it's drawing you in and you almost can't help it, but a sense of allowing them to change you or influence your wild and crazy behavior. But there is a sense of by moonlight still howling and being wild. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe y'all is being shady. Because 100% this could also be someone's cheating on somebody. Like, and somebody knows it. I'm not going to say who because I could have cross watches up in here, but there's a sense of somebody could be cheating on somebody. So this is like domesticity. I'm tamed. I'm in a relationship, but I also got some shady shit underneath the surface. I see you. Spider spirit, but it's in reverse. So there's a definite sense of having your strings pulled or being manipulated as opposed to being the manipulator. So what does this mean? Make your dreams real. It's almost like you're a puppet. You're a puppet in somebody else's net. Or you could... let me think about that. This is scorpionic energy. I saw so many things. I saw so many things in this card. I saw you walking away and leaving it behind you. I saw weaving something under, like behind you, like weaving a tapestry, and that could be it too. 5 + 6 is 11. Waking up, but I think that this is a sense of feeling confined and feeling worked over and trapped and stuck in somebody else's mechanisms. Somebody's telling lies. Central energy. And this came out a while ago. Time for a beginner mind. This is Aquarius energy. This is also Aquarius energy. But it's in reverse. That's your crowning energy. This is really being on the defensive. Walking into a room and letting everybody know, don't mess with me. Putting on your armor so that somebody can't come close to you. This is a sense of being real prickly. And you're protecting this sensitive underbelly underneath you. So this is very interesting. You are not... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just hurt my dog. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, she's fine. Don't worry about it. I just backed my chair up and it was into her, so she's okay. Hold on, like just give me a second with this. This is definitely a, I have got to say, It's almost like somebody's coming to you and accusing you of something that you know is true, but you don't want to be true. So you're like, it wasn't me. You're trying to convince somebody. You're being defensive. You're being prickly. You're being spiny. Trying to say, oh, it wasn't me, when you know that it was. But you feel so manipulated. You feel so trapped. You almost feel like you are entitled to this self-defense. Use your mind wisely. This is my make the impossible happen card. Seeing things from above, like when pigs fly. You never thought that this would happen. I don't think you ever thought you'd get caught. Or you never thought that this person would do something like this to you. More defensiveness. And it's weighing on you heavily. I almost think that you think that there's never going to come a day when you're actually going to be free of this. Because you could be dealing with somebody who doesn't want to let go. But there is this sense of being weighed down. You know what? I'm telling you right now, it's almost like you want the truth to come out. You may be acting this way because you want you want the truth to come out. It's like you want your boyfriend or girlfriend to break up with you. You want the truth out. It's such a heavy fucking burden. You know, you're acting the way that you're acting out. You're showing your spines, you're being defensive, you're being like, don't touch me. That's almost like a sense of don't touch me. I don't want to be touched. You're hoping to get the hint. Such a burden for you because I don't think this is somebody that you want to hurt. I honestly think that this is somebody that you feel kind of responsible for. Shocking news. It's coming out. There's a sense of in other words, you know that it's going to shock them. You know that your decision or the way that you're feeling, you may not be breaking up with them, but the way that you're feeling, you know that it would shock them and you know that it would hurt them. You know that it would. And that's the issue. And that's what you're almost trying to like protect them from. But simultaneously, you are growing more bitter and bitter by the moment. And I think that's because you want this truth out. You want to be able to discuss it. You're definitely holding something close to your chest. 6 + 3 is 9. This is a sight unseen. This is treasure in a trash heap. This is having to dig and look at things in a different way, or having to pick on scraps. Let's see what other cards come out with it. Okay. There's definitely something that you've got going on underneath the surface. You're acting like everything is okay, and the reason why is because you're putting something together or working on something underneath the surface, and you just don't want anybody to know right now. It's like you're working on something by the moonlight. There's a collaboration here by moonlight. It might not be cheating on somebody, 100%, because there's a lot of entrepreneurship. There's a lot of investing in, there's a lot of investing your time. There's a lot of creativity here. So it may not be cheating. It could be cheating, but it may not be cheating. It could just be that there is something that's going on underneath the surface of your marriage or your home life. You're not talking, you're not telling people. And maybe it's because you don't want to be judged. You don't want them to cut you off. You already feel too much obligation. You don't want them to worry about you. You don't want somebody to worry about you. You could be hiding health issues too. I'm serious. Like that could be it too. Like hiding the fact that you're doing chemo. You know, almost like that. Like, oh, I shaved my head because it's cool. It could be that energy. This is definitely, it's either you or you're dealing with something. And you could be dealing with somebody like this too, because there's a sense of being very defensive and not trusting them. It's not like you don't want, this energy wants to be found, wants to be discovered, but it can't just come out and say it. So this is Scorpionic energy, very Plutonic energy. This is a sense of letting go. All those things that are being kept underneath the surface, It's time to just let them go. Let the pain go. Let the suffering go. Let the struggle go. Let what is hurting you go. Whatever is gnawing at your heart, there's a sense of letting it go. You're trying to get rid of something or deal with something that's bothering you without bothering somebody else. Co-create with spirit. There's bad omens all over this. Not bad omens. Let me go back and say, it's not bad omens. There's a sense of the truth is going to come out. And it will be more shocking the longer you keep it in the dark. And it will also be interpreted as a bad omen once this stuff comes out. In fact, I think little signs and synchronicities have been popping out even without you being able to control it. It's like somebody can feel that something is going wrong or not. It's like that something is off. Maybe this is you. You know that something's off. You know that not everything is on the up and up. This is 5 energy. Rebirth is assured. So something is coming into the light. This is a transformative period of somebody changing. So somebody is somebody is coming out. Somebody is changing. Either it's you or them, somebody that you know, whatever. They're changing. It's about time. In other words, this is very close to coming out. Whatever you've been feeling underneath the surface, Sagittarius, that is on its way, especially when it comes to partnership, especially if there was some sort of collaboration that you were keeping on the DL, or you could feel like something was going on the DL, it's about to come out. It's about to come out. Yeah, something has really been kept from you. This is a sense of knowing and seeing and having spied something from a distance and understanding that it's going on, and finally being able to like come out of the edge of the forest into the light and acknowledge that you've seen it. So you've been watching this happen for a while. And now it's like all coming to the surface, and you could finally sort of expose yourself as knowing. So it's almost like you may be privy to this secret that this person has been keeping. And you just haven't let them know that you know. And they don't want to let you know because they think it's going to hurt you. Or you think it's going to hurt them. They already know. That's what this is telling me. Somebody has had their eye on this. They've sort of been in tune with what the fuck spirit was doing. You're going to reclaim your power. Look at, soar right into it. This is your energy. Like a moth to a flame. You can't resist this. You can't resist being attracted to this. This, which also tells me that this could have been a sense, oh, remember that line from Hamilton? I don't know how to say no to this. You know that you're supposed to say no, but you don't know how to say no. And you know that it's going to get you in trouble. It's a lot of trash and you got to keep it a secret, but you didn't know how to say no. Or this is a sense of you just flying right in and exposing this situation. That could be what you don't know how to say no to. You don't know how to not confront this dead on, straight on, like flying right into the sun. You just have to confront it face on, and you have to go after this with your whole self. But this is definitely something that's on the DL. And it's like you want the fire. You want the burn. You don't want this to be secretive anymore. That's what's holding you down. That's what's making you feel trapped. Be playful. This is what's grounding you. This Gemini energy of maybe communication, but more or less you just want to be free. You want the fun back into your life, and this shit ain't fun. Bring the fun back into the romance, you know, into what love should be, or what you want love to be. This is balance. This is Libra energy. This is Gemini energy. Lots of air energy. You just want something to be light again. Light and love. This is also Libra energy. Be peace. So in other words, and then what is it? This is Scorpionic energy. This is shining light as to what's going on in the dark. You are coming out and confronting this situation. That's what this is. Whatever was hidden, you're just coming out and confronting it. Whether you're confronting your spouse, about knowing that they were cheating, or your spouse, or you're the spouse and you were cheating and you're about to just admit it. There's a sense of you need this peace more than anything, and in order to get peace, you have got to confront these issues and talk about them and lay them bare, like in the open. You're tired of things being hidden and secretive. Hold on, Sagittarius. I'm gonna flip the camera around. So, brief review, because this was a really big reading. And I think it's because it's very complex emotionally. This is not somebody that, whatever this is, you're not trying to hurt people. And I don't think you were trying to not hurt somebody by keeping it a secret, by keeping it on the DL. Maybe because you thought it would worry somebody, or that they wouldn't sign off, they wouldn't give their approval to you. But there is this sense of like doing something all on your own. There is a lot to be happy for. There's a lot to be thankful for. And I do think that you can find your way through this and stay in love. So this isn't like the end all be all. But if you have been feeling like there is something going on, and you know you're not the one spinning it, go and confront your significant other this week. This has definitely got to do with near the heart space, your heart space, your love, your romance. We're going to get into this in the romantic relationship too. I'm going to pull a full tarot card spread to get a little bit deeper into this energy. I want to know who the players are here. There's a Piscean here. There's a lot of Libra energy here, a lot of Scorpio energy here, and a lot of your energy here, and a lot of Aquarius energy here. So I would go ahead and say that there might be some partnership that you are definitely hiding, something that you're working on, or just, in terms of Aquarius energy, there's a sense of community spirit and friendship and doing something for the greater good. So there could be a sense of you having done things for the greater good for a while and trying to keep your family or the people in your life out of it, or even just not fully, completely acknowledging that you were doing it. No. This is you confronting something straight on, though. Like beelining it, like dead on. Let me get into tarot. I'm going to see what else is exposed. Please do join me over for the extended reading, and your romance reading, your relationship reading is over there as well. I'll see you guys over there. The link is below, Sag.